Okay, get this. Imagine ancient Indonesian folklore, right? The temples, the myths, the incredible stories. But now picture them as giant mechs or sprawling starships. That's exactly what we're diving into today, this incredible new creative wave, where Indonesia's rich history gets a futuristic sci-fi makeover, and it's all being powered by AI. It's a collision of ancient worlds and brand new tech, and honestly, it's creating something we've never seen before. And it all starts with this idea, this beautiful line. In this land, time is not a clock, but a heartbeat. It just perfectly sets the stage, right? We're not talking about rigid, linear time here. We're talking about something that's organic, alive, and pulsing with energy. It's the perfect way to begin a story that's about to completely bend reality. So you have to wonder, where does a wild idea like this even come from? Well, the roots of this whole digital dream start in a very specific place, Papua New Guinea. But the vision? Oh, the vision is totally universal. It's all about using imagination and technology to shoot for the stars, no matter where you are in the world. Now, this whole movement is built on a really cool philosophy. It's not just about making pretty pictures, it's about empowerment. The core belief is that, yeah, math and logic are your foundation. They give you the tools, but imagination, that's the secret sauce. That's what makes knowledge come alive. It's about giving everyone the ability to create a future where, as they say, we all can shine. So when you boil it all down, this is really about building a new digital world. But the key is, it's not a carbon copy of something from the West or anywhere else. This world is being born directly from local stories, from local inspiration, but brought to life using tech that anyone, anywhere on the planet can access. Okay, so we get the why behind this, but what about the what? Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the actual formula they're using to tell these stories where ancient tradition smashes right into science fiction. And this chart just lays it out perfectly. On one side, you've got tradition. That's all the cultural wisdom, the deep, amazing history of the Indonesian archipelago. And on the other side, science fiction. The creators even describe it as Avatar meets culture. Every single prompt they feed into an AI becomes the start of a brand new chapter, weaving these ancient ideas into something totally futuristic. And they're very clear about this. They say, and this is the pinnacle of our story, a fusion of tradition and science fiction. So this isn't some happy accident, it's the whole point. This intentional, purposeful mashup of two worlds that you'd think are complete opposites. That's the masterpiece they're trying to create. Now, I've said the word prompt a couple of times, so what are we actually talking about here? Well, simply put, it's the command you give an AI. But in this whole creative process, it is so much more than that. Think of it like this. Each prompt is like planting a seed. It's the tiny spark that an entire sprawling new chapter of a story can grow from. Okay, theory is awesome, but what does this look like in the real world? Let's dive into a story that was born from this exact process. It's a thrilling case study about a scientist named Alara and her mind-bending temporal paradox.
This is the question at the very heart of Alara's journey. I mean, she's a scientist. Her whole world is built on data, on logic, on things that make sense. So what happens when everything she knows, her instruments, her training, her own eyes, comes face to face with something that just shouldn't be possible?
Her story kicks off right here, with her sensors going absolutely haywire. She logs it. The sensor shows energy fluctuations, something ancient, something alive. It's not radiation, it's not gravity, it's something totally off the charts, something her science just has no box to put it in. And then it happens. The anomaly isn't just a blip on a screen anymore. The reading says, suddenly, a dinosaur appears in the distance. And this is the moment her logical world just shatters into a million pieces. A dinosaur. Here? It's completely, utterly impossible. Her mind is just racing, trying to find any logical explanation, and she lands on this terrifying conclusion. This is a rupture in reality. It's not just a glitch, not some weird time paradox. She believes the very fabric of the universe has torn open right in front of her. And this is that beautiful moment where the cultural wisdom slams into the sci-fi. She realizes she hasn't found a scientific anomaly. She's found something from myth. A gerbang purbakala, an ancient gateway. A place where all the different rivers of time meet, and sometimes they spill over. This discovery just completely changes her. You know, she showed up as a scientist, she wanted answers, she wanted data, and most of all, she just wanted to find a way home.
But now, seeing this impossible, beautiful, and kinda dangerous new reality, her whole mission flips. It's not about getting away anymore. It's about protecting what she's found.
And her entire transformation is wrapped up in this one perfect question she asks herself. It's no longer about how I can go home, but how can I protect all of this? Her whole perspective shifts from survival to guardianship. She came looking for scientific answers, but instead, she found a purpose. So let's zoom out from Alara's incredible story for a second and look at the big picture. What does all of this really mean? What are the big takeaways from this new way of telling stories? So, what's the bottom line here? Well, this is about way more than just making cool sci-fi art. It's about using AI as a creative partner to give ancient stories a brand new voice for a whole new generation. It's about empowering new storytellers to create these tales that feel super local but speak to everyone on these big themes of discovery and legacy. Really, it's about digging into the past to invent a totally new kind of future.
And we're going to end on this question, which, let's be honest, is more of a challenge. In this age where we're all just endlessly scrolling, this whole movement is asking us to do more than just consume. It's asking us to join in, to use these new tools to pull from our own stories and to never, ever stop imagining. So what story are you going to create?